The residents of Stillwater Cove had always respected the sea, but never feared it, until the night the storm brought visitors from the deep. It began at the harbor, where Captain Ellis was securing his boat when he noticed the water glowing an unnatural blue moments before the first creatures emerged. Sarah Wilkins fled down Main Street, the splashing behind her confirming her worst fear. They were following, and they were fast. Sheriff Parker barricaded the station door, desperately radioing neighboring towns for help. But the storm had knocked out communications across the county. Old Man Jenkins, who'd spent 60 years on these waters, rallied the survivors at the seaside diner, clutching his antique harpoon and muttering about the legends being true. Marina Chen, the marine biologist who'd moved to town just 3 months ago, organized the frightened patrons into a defensive unit while explaining these weren't mindless creatures. They were hunting methodically. Below the waves, an organized army was forming, scouts, warriors, and at their center, a creature of impossible size that seemed to be coordinating the siege with terrifying intelligence. Jenkins led Marina to the museum, revealing a centuries-old tribal map that depicted not only the creatures, but their underwater civilization, and a mysterious artifact that had kept them at bay for generations. Sheriff Parker and Sarah fought their way to the library, where the town's founders had unknowingly displayed the very artifact that had protected them as a historical curiosity. A trident of unknown origin that glowed faintly blue as the storm intensified. As the creatures overran the town, Marina raced to the lighthouse with the ancient trident, remembering Jenkins's final words before the creatures took him. The light must shine through it at the storm's peak. As the lighthouse beam refracted through the ancient trident, sending 3 brilliant rays across the besieged town, the creatures recoiled in agony, their advance halted by the forgotten technology of a civilization that had faced this threat once before, centuries ago.